Hello everyone, happy Friday. Welcome back to another episode of DigiBiz Talk with Chathu. I'm Chathu, always coming to you from Auckland, New Zealand, whether you are watching this live or catching the replay later. I'm so happy you are here today. Honestly, just by tuning in, you are already made such a wonderful choice for yourself. So so many of us through life following routine that doesn't exit us. At some point, we stop and wonder: Is this real? Is this the reality? Or is there any more in life, more freedom, more financial growth? Or if you ever felt that way, then you are in the right place, because today I am joining by someone who has built exactly that kind of life. And she's a dedicated mom, successful working professional, and shining example of what's possible with right mindset and support. Please help me to welcome the lovely Rini all the way from Australia. So I'll take her to stage now.
Hi, all.
Hello, Rini. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you, Chathu. Thank you so much for the invite. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you so much accepting my invitation, Rini. So let's move to the questions for today's
Sure.
discussion. Yeah,
Yeah,
first, can you introduce yourself to our audience and share what inspired you to start this digital business?
sure. A brief introduction about myself. I'm Rini, as Chathu has already introduced. I'm settled here in Australia, Gold Coast, with my husband and two little boys. I have a 5.5 and a 17-month-old. I just realized he's 17 months. I used to say 16. We have already in September now. Time is just flying. Kids are growing so
Yeah,
quick. I'm a
exactly.
full-time area manager and I'm originally from South India, Kerala, and today's Onam. And I wish all the Malayali viewers who are watching this and all those who are celebrating Onam a happy Onam. And that's about me. Thank you. And what inspired me to start the business? Of course, that's a huge question. And I used to ask that question to myself: Do I need to start something? And then I used to procrastinate. 5 years back, I used to see videos like this. I like not live, but still about digital business. I never believed it. And I never realized that I needed it until there came a point in my life when we migrated from UK to Australia. We were in the UK for almost 10 years. And when we moved to Australia, I was already pregnant with my second baby, which I wasn't like kind of expecting. And I'm actually happy for the baby, definitely, but I was
Yeah.
only earning member. We were trying to settle in a new country, and you know how it is as an immigrant settling into a new country, being pregnant, not eligible for maternity benefits because you have just arrived in the country. I had to literally work till the day I delivered my son because I did not have the luxury to take loss of pay. I could have taken loss of pay, but we have commitments back home in India as well. As a couple, we have it. And my husband was struggling as well, finding a job. That's when I realized I cannot just rely on my job, no matter how good my job is or how good my payment is. The minute I'm not able to step out of my home to work, I don't have an income coming into my house. And if I don't have an income, I can't survive, neither can my kids. Then I had a 4-year-old and a baby, newborn baby coming in. And after 7 weeks of delivery, I went back to work. The day I reached home after the discharge from hospital, my husband stepped out to work. It was just a chaos, and that is when reality kicked in and we started thinking we need to find something else. But then we did not want to go into traditional business because we have seen people go into traditional business and not succeed and ended up being a failure. Personally, my dad has been into traditional business before. This I've never shared anywhere else because he is a well-known professional bank officer, but he had put his hand into traditional business and was a big failure in business. So I knew that maybe I wouldn't be a good person if I go into business traditional. But this made me feel that okay, even if I have no experience, even if I'm scared of business, if I do this, I was sure that I will be well supported. And there wasn't much of investment compared to a traditional business. Of course, there is investment. If somebody comes and tell you you can start something today and make money, but you don't need to invest, that is a scam. But this was just a one time investment, and I knew that, okay, this is good enough. And I could see thousands, more than 1,000, 2,59,000 people around the world are doing this, including Chathu and myself, and successfully they're running it. Then why not me? 60-year-old women are getting into this, 60-year-old men are getting into it, 18-year-old, anybody above 18 are doing. A girl is already retired in 23. And I was asking to
Yeah.
myself, what am I doing with myself? And people are mortgage free people just because of the business. Mortgage free is like a dream for me. Even when I say that, my voice is not coming. That much I'm excited when I think of the day when I'll be mortgage free. I am working towards it, and that is my main in my list. That is my first. One day I'll be mortgage free, and I'm sure this business can take me there. But I couldn't say that with my full time job. No offense to anyone, that is the reality which we have to accept. Our full time job, no matter how well it is, how decently they pay, the expenses are going really high. So that actually inspired me to start a digital business. And I would say, if I can do it with no experience and being so scared, skeptical, anyone can do it. You don't have to wait like how I waited and wasted 5 years. And don't wait till that rainy day, because when the rainy day hits you, then you will be really stuck and you won't have enough time to build your plan B. Start now so that you have something to help you during your rainy day. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Rini. That's such a beautiful story. So I love how your journey has shaped not just the career but also your mission, especially the financial freedom, pay off your mortgage, and yeah, we all have that vision, even including me. And think so many people watching can relate. It's not just about earning money; it's about wanting more purpose, more freedom, be with your kids, and more control over your life. So let's move to the second question. So I want to ask about how you overcome your doubts. So when you starting this business, did you ever have any doubts about whether this business was legitimate? So how you overcome that question?
Yeah, that's a good one, because it was imminent for me that I would take up something which is legal and legit. I did not want to go and fall into any scam, because I have seen people fall into traps, but I did not want to do that. So I took my time. Even when I decided that I need to start something, I actually did my research. I went and checked on few other digital business, because I was looking at something which I could start at the comfort of my home. So I had my research done. There were some things which held me back when I checked with others. But when I came to this particular digital business, there was a 30 days free time for me, like a safe time where I could check out the business, look into it, and see whether it will work for me or not. So I explored that during the 30 days time. I just took 5 days to do my research. The minute it unlocked the videos, I started watching them really well. I ensured that I was getting into something really right. And this business was so clear. It was just like an open book. Once you make that first commitment, then it is an open book for you. And they show you what exactly the business is, what exactly is expected of you, and they give us real expectations. They're not saying that this is magic. There's no secret sauce to success. You need to put your effort on a daily, consistent basis to see results. And this business, if you're able to do that, you will see the result. There's no doubt about it. And I was just so convinced with what I was seeing and what I did, my research. I spoke to my husband, because when I paid the 149 USD dollar, my husband wasn't aware of it. After I watched the video, I asked him to watch it, because I wasn't sure initially whether I have to let him know or not. So after I watched it and I knew this was for us, I asked him to watch the videos. He watched them and he said, start right away. Don't waste a single minute. That is what he told me. Because he also knew what he was watching. It wasn't just a bluff, because if this many people can make it possible, it is not a coincidence. If it was one or two, and if it was just over last 2 or 3 years that this business or platform is on, then you need to be doubtful. This business platform has been there for 10 years now, and we know exactly what we are getting into, and we know what exactly we have got into, I would say. And it is working for us. 6 weeks into the business, I started earning. Everybody's journey is different. I gave myself 10 months time, but still, this business you can get into with no doubts, as long as you are ready to put the work you need to do. With the two little kids, full-time job, I'm just using my scrolling time for the business, and I don't need to sit with it all the time. That is the power of automation. I never knew I could do that. I never knew it was possible because we are not taught that way. We all know that work hard to get money, work hard to earn. Never we knew that we could work smart and earn. So yes, now I am into a different world of business, and I'm enjoying it a lot for the past few months, I would say, and no regret. I'll never look back and say, "Oh, I shouldn't have done this. I should have done this earlier." I would say I should have done this earlier. That I say every day, but then I'm grateful. I'm seeing the positive side. At least we started. That is what is important.
Thank you, Rini. Yeah, I completely understand that. I felt the same way in the beginning with my financial accounting background. So I need absolutely to be sure this business is legitimate. So I also did my own research, checked with the authorities here in New Zealand, and made sure everything was reputable and legitimate before I start. So, and what I love is that you also follow the similar approach, ask questions, doing the research, and then moving forward. Even I regret myself that I got to know about this business, I think 18 months before, but after 18 months I started. That's my biggest regret now. Okay, Rini. Yeah, let's move to the third question. So a lot of people love the idea starting their own business, but they are worried about the challenges, or not knowing about where to begin. As a mom, working professional, how would you describe the support of our business, our support system provide to help people to grow even without experience, and how you manage time for this business?
That's a good question because all of us have this fear. Everybody, even who are coming and checking with me about the business, say that I'm busy. I have 3 kids, or I have 2 kids. I don't know anything. And how do I do? All what you need to do is trust the system, because I put that trust into the system when I started. If you trust the system is designed in such a way that anyone, I'm saying anyone from any educational background, if you are able to watch something and do it on the other screen, that is enough. I would say anybody with common sense can do it. You don't need to be a very tech savvy. All what you need to do is you need to know how to use your phone, which every one of us know. We all scroll through our mobile. We know how to post something on our mobile. That is enough. You know your basic knowledge. That is more than enough. And of course, the challenges is next is I wasn't a business person. Whenever my husband used to say we need to start something, only a business can help us survive in life, he used to always say that. And I was like, no way I'm going to start a business. I used to always be against it because he is such an innocent soul, and I felt that business is not meant for such people. Of course, traditional business, you need to be a bit more competitive, and you need to be a bit more, I don't want to put the word out, but you need to be a bit more smart, which I felt that both me and my husband can't do. And I really felt it difficult when you do something for someone to say that this is the money, you need to pay for it. I find it difficult to do that. But with this, you don't need to do that. You are actually plugged into the system, and the system teaches you what exactly to be done. You are not doing any inventory, no stock take, no shipping. Even if you go into any kind of business, there are a lot of women who are immigrants. They do a lot of business like getting clothes from back home, neither from India or Sri Lanka, and they sell it in the country which they live. Those are a lot of work involved. You need to ship, you need to keep a stock take, whatnot. You need to do it all the time. If you're starting up a shop as well, you need to do all the time. But you don't need to do that with this business. This business will help you to take that step back and do only your work, which is 10 percentage what you need to do. 90 percentage automated will be doing. And the trainings are designed in such a way that anyone can do it at any time of the day. They all are pre-recorded trainings, and they get unlocked only if you finish the first one. So you don't get all of them open together all the time. So if you get that, then you get overwhelmed. So that is not the case. In the step by step you are going. So when you finish A, then the B opens. Once you finish B, then the C open, which means they are walking you through just like how we can hold a child and say, come on, let's walk together. That is how they're taking care of us. So such a lovely training system. You have a mentor and coach. I've not heard it anywhere else. You start a business on your own, but you will get a mentor and coach to help you out. Where else can I find that? I got connected to a lady who is settled in Canada. I'm in Australia. That is how I came to know about the business. I got connected with her and I felt that there's something real about this and I wanted to know. I put my trust in the system after watching all the videos, not on the first day. Definitely, first day was scary because it's too good to be true. And
Yeah.
it's quite difficult to digest as well. The minute you see this many success stories, then my question was, is there anybody who's failing? Of course, people who do not put their effort in will fail. People who give up will fail. People who go forward in faith will succeed. So that is the system. The system is designed to succeed. So it's only you are the variable. If you decide that you want to step back, then you will fail. If you decide you don't want to take the step, then you will not see the success. So that was my major challenge. I was like, how do I do it? How do I fit it in my schedule? I'm easily running my business successfully without any issues. I'm not compromising on my family time. Those who are following my business page know that very well. I am with my family most of the time. Whenever I'm finishing my work, then I can do that when my boys are sleeping. My social media scrolling time is going into this. My Netflix time is going into my business building. I am using my time wisely now. And it's not just about the money, the growth which you're getting personally. Oh my God, that is immense. And I used to be a lecturer back home in India. So now I'm kind of reliving those moments where I can help my mentees build their own business. And when I see them succeed, that is the joy which I get.
Yeah.
Of course, it is a slow growth because this is real. You're not going to see miracles happening all of a sudden, but then that journey is a journey of joy. See, look at me connecting with Chaturi. I've not
Yeah.
seen her, I've not met her in, but we are getting connected because of this platform. The
Yeah.
platform is amazing, something which you would love to be a part of. So that's all. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Rini. That's so encouraging. Yeah, having step-by-step training, mentorship, and supportive community really does make such a difference. So I love the people don't need to have a background that tech or marketing. They can come in with no experience and still succeed. The support is incredible in our system. So let's move to the question 4 now. What have been the biggest reward for you since starting this business?
I would say the biggest reward is able to make that difference in someone's life because there are a lot of women out there, and I'm not just saying women, there are a lot of working parents out there who are waiting to start something for them as a side hustle. And us able to make that difference in their life is actually a huge reward, I would say. We are not connected with each other. People from around the globe are reaching out to us asking about the business opportunity, and we are able to give them the solution which we once got from someone else, which is actually huge. It's like you are serving. You're not doing it just out of like from nowhere. You are doing it as a part of your service. And this is good in a way. No other job or no other, like, of course, being a nurse, or if you're taking care of a patient, how do you feel? That is the kind of feeling you get when you kind of serve others, mentoring others, and also personal growth. I would say the personal growth is immense. The joy and peace we have at home, that is huge. Before, when we used to, before I started the business, when we used to have day off or during nights, I used to just sit and think, how do I pay the bills? How do I do that? How do I do this? How do we go to India for holiday? Because we used to procrastinate things because just because we couldn't afford it. but now we don't need to do it, and that is huge. The kids are happy, and there are other families who are blessed because of the business through me, which is a joy for me. And I'm being a part of a huge community where I contribute. I always volunteer as whenever there's any opportunities. There are a lot. I always volunteer to step up and help. Wherever there are leadership opportunities, I step up, and those kind of rewards are like amazing. Recently, we had a mastermind where over 600 people were there, and one of my video just got played for few minutes. That
Yeah,
itself
I
is
saw
huge for
that.
me. Yeah, that itself is huge for me. Being
Mm.
recognized, it is different. It's a different feeling. Um, Feeling seen by people around. And also on my birthday, everyone wished me. They did not have to do it, but they just wished from around the globe. And the meeting just got over. I stepped out because I had to get into another live, which I already committed. And when I checked my phone after the live, I saw all of them wishing me for my birthday. I was literally in tears because they didn't have to do it, but they did that. That is what this community does for you. They celebrate you, they celebrate small wins, they make you feel special. And this kind of feeling, if you are a busy working parent and you are just work home, you need that kind of joy to make you feel that you are seen, heard, and felt. And that is what I'm enjoying now. And I'm happy that I'm able to help other busy working parents feel the same. And that is a huge joy. I would say I'm up for the mission. This is a movement. This is not just a business, I would say. It is a movement to help other parents, because I connect with parents more because I'm a parent myself. Anybody can do it. It's not that you need to have a kid to do the business. It's just
Yeah.
because I'm a parent, I connect with parents. So any working parent out there, if you're stuck, if you feel that you want something more, come on, take that decision. This is the step which you need to do. If you don't do it now, then when? I don't understand that. Because if all of us, any ordinary person can do it, if all of us can do it, you can also do it. We are here to support. That's all.
Exactly. Yeah. Absolutely. That flexible is priceless. Being able to work on your own terms or spend time with your family, still see the financial growth. And that's life changing. And like you said, it's not about income, it's about our freedom, fulfillment, and help others being able to live in our own terms. That's the real success. Yeah, so let's move to our final question, Rini. What advice would you give to someone who's feeling unsure or nervous about starting this digital business?
I think I've already said that. I
Yeah,
covered that topic already, but I
yes,
would definitely say um, it is okay to feel unsure. It is okay to feel nervous. We all felt it. It's not that we are superhumans who were already confident about the system. No, we all felt unsure. We were all nervous. We had our fears. We had our doubts. It is okay to feel that way because all what you see on the online space is not safe. But what I would say is do your homework, do your due diligence, check it out. It's always safe to check it out because we have a 30 days safe period. Check it out and see if it is meant for you. If it is meant for you, go ahead. Otherwise, you can take a refund if it is within 30 days. Having said that, I had a refund process this morning. It is okay for me because that woman who checked it out from UK, she felt that she can't do it, but she really wanted to do it. She said that no, I can't do it now, but I'm definitely going to come back to you. That's what she told me. So she's not ready now. It's fine. It's fine if you're not ready now, but she wanted to check it out. After checking it out, she knows that she want to do it, but not now. I'll come back to you. That's what she told me. It's fine with me because if somebody is not ready, they shouldn't be doing it. But if you are ready, you feel that you want to try something for your life, this is the right one. Reach out to whoever you are getting resonated with or whoever you're watching this from. You might be watching it from Chaturi's page or from my page. You have a website right in front of your screen. Once this question disappears, you will get our website. Then you can reach out to us. Give your name and email. You will get a free link to watch the webinar. And then we will walk you through the next steps. Check this out. You're not going to lose anything. And I would say do it for the ones you love. Let it be your husband, let it be your parents, let it be your kids. For me, these all the three are my why. I'm doing it for all of them, and I'll never regret what I have done so far. And I'm looking forward to more opportunities to come in this business platform. It's such an amazing platform. I can't stop bragging actually. Literally, it's bragging. I can't talk more about this. That much they are giving us for actually very little investment, I would say. For what I've paid, I think I'm getting more than what I really need. And I'm blessed. I'm truly blessed. So are all the women and men who stepped up for themselves and their family. Don't waste your time. Life is too short. And one more thing, if you there were few people who come to this business checking it out and they say that what will others think? I'll tell you one thing. If you start living for others, then you will never make any changes in your life. Don't do the same thing in your life and expect miracles to happen. If you want miracles to happen in your life, you need to step up and do things differently. So this is something I would say what I did long time back, and I'm happy that I did it. Step up for yourself, step up for your loved ones, and do something differently and be the change. Tomorrow, your kids will look at you and be proud of you, saying that, Mommy, thank you for doing this for us. And this is a legacy which you can pass it on to your kids. So that's all from my end, Chaudhary. Thank you for that question.
Thank you, Rini. That's such an uplift message. So you are right. The hardest part is often just believing in yourself enough to get started. I know starting something new can be scary and that's completely normal. But you don't need to have all figured out to take that first step. With the right mindset and the willingness to learn, supportive community, you can absolutely build this business. So this is just not about not about the income. It's about freedom, financial growth, and as Rini said, it's a legacy you build for your kids. And best part is this is risk free, so you can start paying by 149 USD dollars. So you got 30 days to explore our business opportunity. If it is not for you, you can get your refund. So the only thing you could lose your time. I know that because I waited so much long. I waited around 18 months because I was too busy with my kids and my career. So I regret that not to start it sooner. So don't wait. Take action today for yourself and your family. So thank you so much, Rini. I really appreciate for opening and sharing your story with us today. It's such a great reminder that no matter where we come from, what we are being through, we always have the ability to create something new, something
It's true.
with more freedom and meaningful impact. It
Yeah,
really just come down to make things, make that choice and taking the that first step. So for
true.
those who are watching, and if something that this conversation is resonate to you, so don't wait for the perfect moment, and you can take the action and move into the right direction. So thank you again for spending time today, and whether you'll watch this live or catch the replay, just a reminder, it's never too late to start your path. And the first step is feel very uncertain, it's uncomfortable, but it could be the decision that completely change where your future goes. Thank
True.
you.
Thank you.
Have a
Bye.
great weekend, everyone. Bye.